From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, January the 10th, 2023. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed a gathering of pro-Israel lobby AIPAC via video conference yesterday, thanking them, his office wrote, for supporting the State of Israel and strengthening ties with the U.S. This in the context of AIPAC's Political Leadership Forum taking place in Washington this week. Netanyahu's office said he also spoke with AIPAC President Betsy Korn on a number of issues, including the danger of the Iranian regime, not just to Israel. The Prime Minister said so now because of the brave men and women of Iran. The entire world sees what we've been talking about, that this is a terrible, repressive, terrorist regime. He added it's time to close ranks between Israel and the United States and others, and I look forward to discussing this issue with President Biden and his team. Adding, I think there is more of a meeting of the minds today than there has ever been, referring there likely to the different stances between the U.S. and Israel on the possibility of rejoining a nuclear deal. And Netanyahu's office also said they are working to expand the circle of peace, explaining that he is optimistic because Arab leaders have changed their views regarding Israel and now see us as partners, not enemies. Israel's official Twitter page shared today a mural supporting the people of Iran in their quest for freedom, unveiled in the neighborhood of Talpiot in Jerusalem with the words, "Woman, Life, Freedom." The tweet reading, "To all of our Iranian friends, today and every day, we stand with you." The mural is by Israeli artist Anna Kogan and features images of Iranian women killed by the Iranian regime, including Mahsa Amini, whose death in September of last year led to the widespread protests in the Islamic Republic. The mural project was spearheaded by Jerusalem Deputy Mayor Fleur Hassan Nahum and Iranian-American Christian media personality Human Khalili, with a clear message of solidarity. A draft resolution against anti-Semitism was passed in Chile by its Chamber of Deputies, among them Miguel Angel Calisto, who shared on January the 4th that with 112 votes in favor, we approve a draft resolution that condemns anti-Semitism, racism, discrimination, and intolerance. He also wrote they requested from the president of Chile, Gabriel Boric, the creation and appointment of a special envoy to combat anti-Semitism. The U.S. Special Envoy, Deborah Lipstadt, shared the news from Chile, saying she was heartened and pleased, tweeting, "We commend the deputies on this important declaration." A Jewish man was hit by a car on Friday night in Brooklyn, New York, in what appears to have been an anti-Semitic hate crime. New York Attorney General Letitia James called the incident horrific, asking for those who have any information about who committed this abhorrent act to contact New York Police Department News immediately. Yeshiva World News reported on the incident, saying it happened Friday night in Crown Heights, where the man, said to be in his 50s, identifiably Jewish by his dress, is seen in surveillance video crossing the street at a crosswalk when the driver of a vehicle appears to intentionally turn and ram his vehicle into the Jewish man before accelerating and fleeing the scene. The victim was treated by Hatzalah medics and taken to the hospital. The report saying the NYPD was treating the incident as a bias attack. Israel and Norway competed in chess yesterday in an online match of Chess for Solidarity. The Israeli initiative started in May of 2020 during the COVID pandemic, which has since been recognized by UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. The initiative was created to strengthen ties between countries and to promote solidarity between peoples. And matches have been played with some 12,000 people from over 170 countries around the world. Last night's winner was Norwegian Iranian Grandmaster Aryan Tari. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, January the 10th at 7 o'clock. Rabbi Ammiel Hirsch describes the connection that the Jewish tradition draws between Jacob and Hanukkah. At 7:30, Kevin Ahern and Yehezkel Landau discuss the fundamental resources of the Jewish and Christian traditions that equip us to explore moral and legal issues in society today. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Sephardic Jewish leader Rabbi Elie Abadie on L'chaim. At 10, Yehuda Kurtzer talks about the concept of the Big Tent. And coming up next, it's Good Week, Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, January the 10th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.